got stuck inside a room without a door. I was trying to dig my way out through the floor. Then I felt your breath on my face, and I left that place. Oh, my friend, it's not easy, I know. Oh, my friend, we've got so much farther to go. But my friend, keep on holding my hand, and I will help you if I can. And if we ever make it out of here, we're gonna go far. If we ever see an open sky, I'm gonna catch a falling star. And if we ever get a chance to be who we are, if we ever make it out of here. I got lost inside a maze without an end. I was lost without a friend. But then I heard you calling my name, and I left that game. Oh, my friend, it's not easy, I know. Oh, my friend, we've got so much farther to go. But my friend, keep on holding my hand, and maybe we can make a stand. And if we ever make it out of here, we're gonna go far. And if we ever see an open sky, I'm gonna catch a falling star. And if we ever get a chance to be who we are, if we ever make it out of here. I thought I was too far gone. Saw those big dark clouds never roll into dawn. I thought I was alone out on that sea, but you rescued me. So if we ever make it out of here, we're gonna go far. And if we ever see an open sky, I'm gonna catch a falling star. If we ever get the chance to be who we are, if we ever make it out of here, baby, we gotta get out of here. Maybe we can make it out of here.
Hey y'all, hey, it's Lil Red. Hey Heather, hey Joe Mama. I don't do the
Joe
tweets,
Mama.
so I've heard a little bit. She better tread lightly or could end up with another lawsuit. She don't want to mess with Emily D. Baker. Promise y'all. Y'all say hey to Joey and V.
How's
Hi
it going,
guys.
guys?
Hello. Hello.
She did apologize to her a couple of days ago, Chris did, but I mean, she's apologized to me too.
That never left.
Yeah. I wished I'd have taken bets because I have some really good friends who love and support me tremendously, and actually were thinking she changed, and I was like, no, do you want to guess how long? And I heard that her chat was super hard on her yesterday in a live stream, and the things that I heard they were saying, I would have felt bad for her too.
Yeah.
Because people shouldn't be picking on her looks in her chat, calling her ugly and whatever I heard they were saying. But however, she's still a shitlord person. In my opinion.
I think I mean, I was maybe thinking that for a second, but like I said, even if she was, it's just a very small step in on a very, very long journey that she would need to embark on to
Yeah, it's not a overnight. Like, I think she
make a
wants to.
difference.
I think she wants to change the public perception of her,
Yeah,
her
perhaps.
reputation. I don't think she wants to change who she is as a human, and that's just my opinion.
Yeah, and I mean, I've been wanting to say this for a couple.
Let's have
Oh no,
that
sorry.
Oh, no, you're good.
No, go ahead. I was just
Oh.
getting it keyed up.
Just for a couple of days because I saw something on a picture on Twitter that was like a really bad angle, and I think it was probably lighting, but it was like her hair and like they making comments that she like was like losing her hair or something, and her hair has been a little
Well, she's
you
made.
know,
I mean, she's always talked about that. But
lately, but one thing that I have made a decision that I'm gonna do my best to stand up to this is that no matter who you are and how bad you are, especially as a woman, like, and you were saying this before, but I'm gonna try so hard to just not go to the looks department because
yeah,
and if
try to
people
do
do
that.
start to say stuff like that, like I'm gonna try and steer it in a different direction because I think it's the one thing that, you know, especially for women. I mean, when I went through a very stressful part of my life, I lost a lot of my hair, and that's not something that is good for a woman's self-esteem, you know. And really, no matter how awful a person is, there, you know, I'm pretty sure she's still a human being, and so, you know, like that's the one thing that I think should be off limits, and that's me. That's a decision I'm making for
No,
myself.
I mean,
and I don't
we've
really
tried
want
to do
hear
that
it,
on
but
I've done that. Look, I started out coming at her hard, and we picked on her looks. We picked on people's looks. We stopped doing that before I got monetized. That was the plan.
yeah,
Of
definitely.
course,
It's not her looks though; it's her personal hygiene. She doesn't clean herself up. Like her hair looks like she rolled out of bed one day. I mean, she's wearing like a potato sack one day. I mean,
But that's not
she realizes.
offensive to people. It shouldn't be offensive. I mean, maybe it is offensive to some people, but that is to me a sign of a difficult time and stress
I
and
think
stuff.
she's definitely going through it right now.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
she
but you're going on
needs to
camera
be.
though. You know what I mean? Like, you wouldn't expect, like you said. I'll just give an example. Like, if you were watching your local news, you wouldn't expect the newscaster to like look like they just rolled out of bed, and it's like, oh yeah, I'll have another
But
update
she's never
today.
been
Like,
been a real journalist, or she's, you know, she says she is, but she's
but
she's
that's
never.
what you present. What I'm just saying is, when you go on camera, she doesn't have to be on camera. She could just have an avatar. She
Yeah,
doesn't
I
have to
mean,
go on camera. You know what I
she
mean?
makes
So
bad
Has she
choices,
don't
ever?
appear on
but
camera.
Has she ever not went on camera and used her avatar though? I mean, I do that.
I don't know.
like once or twice, like when she had that big uh alien goose egg on her head or whatever,
I don't.
she was on for a
Yeah, when
while,
she had
but
Uzi. Yeah, when Uzi was around.
Uzi.
she did do a
Yeah, so you know what
couple
I mean. I'm just
streams where
saying,
she
like,
had
if
the
you're
dark
going
one.
to go on camera, you realize you're going on camera. It's almost like a disrespect to your audience. It's like, I don't care. Like, I'll just give it like an example. I don't know if
Katie.
you've you've seen some. I've seen it. It's not like I give an example because she's a woman. But like I've seen like guys, like you'll see them in like the supermarket or something, like they look like they hadn't showered in like a week, or you know what I mean, with the curlers in their hair, and you know what I mean, like you're out in public. Have a little thought about yourself. I mean, I don't know.
But
Take some
I do
effort.
see what you're saying, but I mean, you know, it just it just shows to me that she's going through something, and I just also, as a woman who've been through periods where I've been very depressed and sick or whatever I've been going through, and I've been through something similar. So it's just there's so much out there's so many other things
About her
about her to
specifically.
talk about that are negative, that I just think that as a woman also, like I said, I can relate on that level, I think. um but and I just think that that's a place that just not, we don't need to go, and I do understand, Joy,
No, but
where
it's
you're
not her.
coming
Like I
from.
said, it's not her looks. It's the way she's carrying. Like I've been in the workforce. I'm not anymore, but I was for like years, and like I never saw anybody like was in the wedding, you most in photography, mostly weddings, but other things. None of the you would never see any of the servers. You get what I'm trying to say? Like the
Hmm.
wait staff or
Yeah.
like someone who's like a cook in the back, because it's you're in like 110-degree room and stuff. That's different. But any of the people who are dealing with like the bartenders, any of the either the coat check girl, any of the waiters, the male bartender, the people who were like the DJ, or like if it was a band, they didn't show up looking like I'm having a rough day today. So I'm just gonna, like I said, it's not her looks because she's not like, I don't consider her good looking, but she's not ugly. It's just the lack of attention to, like, you're going on camera. Just put up an avatar. I'm not feeling good today. Then I'm
Yeah.
just gonna show my
Um,
Katie Joy avatar. Here's my photograph, and
well, I
she could
think
still read the chat and everything else like that.
I
Yeah.
think we're
Um,
gonna agree to disagree about this, but I just think it is her looks because it's the way she looks, and whatever the reason is for that, I mean, it's a choice. Yes, she's never been considerate of her audience, so that's not anything surprising. But yeah, I guess we will not come
um,
to an agreement on it. So
I mean, y'all are kind of agreeing that you are kind of agreeing. Like,
we're agreeing, but my thing is just
you're arguing about
I don't
agreeing.
feel like we should like I don't think it's something we need to focus on. I guess is where we just
oh no,
And
well, to me, that's one of the things. See, that's why I'm making fun of her for that, not for her. You know what I mean? It's not like saying she's fat or she's
yeah, it's
ugly,
not something she
or
can't help, is
she's
what
got a
Joey's
big
saying.
nose, or like I don't know, like I don't really, I say the Chinocchio thing anything, but I don't like sit there and like say it all the time anymore. You know what I mean? Like
hmm
that kind of thing. But like you just look at like I mean, even like Emily was like the other day, she wasn't all decked out, but she's still like her hair is combed properly, and she's got some makeup on, and you know what I mean. Like she's present the girl 10 to life, the way she looks. Um, who's the other? I'm trying to think of Angelica. How do you say her name? Is it Angelica or
Angelica,
Angelica?
Angelica,
And
old,
Angelica.
old.
You know what I mean? Like Tati. I mean, I mean, they never show up looking like, what I mean? Like, I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, and I've never seen anybody else who does lives who appears on camera. Charlotte always looks okay. You know what I mean? She doesn't look like she just like her hair's all messy, and like she looks okay. You know what I mean? Like she
Yeah,
knows she's on camera, so she has an effort to know that look, I'm going to be on camera. Like even like she knows that with her glasses, because it is kind of funny sometimes the way it looks. Like I remember the first time I saw it, like she had the ring light that she uses was like right where her eyes was, so it made it look like those were her pupils. It was really, it was
Yeah,
odd. And
that
she,
was
but she,
weird. Yeah.
so do you understand
But
what
she
that's the
knew,
same?
but she
That's what I'm
she knew
talking
it.
about.
Yeah.
But she knew it, and then she was like, "Well, I'm not going to wear my glasses," even though she wants to wear her glasses, but she knows that it looks goofy,
Right.
or she turns off the light. You know
Well,
what
so
I'm trying
you've
to say?
never
Like,
seen anybody that is doing that like KJ is, but
I've never seen
also she's
anybody
not
not
like.
care about their
But I've
appearance like
never
that.
seen
No.
anybody like KJ in my life at all, no matter what she does. She's so that's why everything is a problem. So I mean,
And she's making like 20 grand, 15, 20 grand a month.
but
So
that doesn't make a difference if you're depressed and going through a stressful time, and
So
I,
and
if
whether
I,
she's
you
that
deserve
but
it
depressed,
or
that's your
Judy,
not.
job, though. It's your job. You know what I
yeah,
mean? If that's your job, it's not
I
like I
She's
can.
said,
never done
like
her job
you're,
well.
but
I would advocate for Joey here. Like I've heard somewhere before that she said she was a um what are they called? The salesman for pharmaceutical rep. Okay, I've
right.
worked my whole life in medical field until now. Um, I've never seen a pharmaceutical sales rep that was not gorgeous. I mean, they come in dressed to the nines in their high heels, their stiletto heels. The men are hot to death. The women are gorgeous. Even if they're ugly, they're gorgeous. They make themselves gorgeous. If she's making $20,000 a month,
Yeah.
if she's so depressed, she
Yeah.
can't. I get what Joey's
I've
saying.
I've been in the hospital, like, say a total, like, if I in my whole life, like, say like 2.5 months that I've been in the hospital. I've never, and this is a nurse, they have like 12-hour shifts. I've never seen a nurse looking like that. You know what I mean? Like, I've never seen anybody at work look like that. That's all I'm saying. It's
I
like,
wonder if it's
so she's
for
on
sympathy.
camera, so she's a personality where people are going to talk about that kind of thing.
Well, y'all have seen
You
me
know,
at
it's
my
not like,
worst. This is.
well, I don't know. I didn't, but like I've never seen, like, the nurses always look, not like they put tons of makeup on or anything, but their hair was combed and um, they look put together at least. You know what I mean? It was they
Yeah.
they're whatever you call it, their scrubs, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
They're the green thing. It wasn't all wrinkly and and that
And
kind of
I
thing.
agree with you. I agree with you across the board with everything. The only thing I'm saying is that yes, people are going to talk about it, but we don't have to. Like we can like we can talk about so many other things and just not have to talk about
Yeah, I
she
just
could
I
look
know,
better.
like, if I see something on Twitter, like, where she just looks like I
Shut.
said, she just rolled out of bed, or
Mhm.
you know what I mean, like, yeah, the stuff you see, all the ticks that she has. I
Yeah,
mean,
I mean, what he's
I
saying is
yeah
not saying you're ugly, your teeth are yellow, which is
yeah
what
Right.
no.
which
No,
is
and I
what
get
I
that. I
heard people
totally
were
get that.
saying in her live stream yesterday. If they were saying that, that's jacked up. That's messed up.
I
Yeah.
mean, I could see the difference. I could tell that she's going through something, because if you watch one of her old videos, she touches her hair a little bit. She mostly puts it behind her ears or something like that. And now I mean, the ticks that she has going on, it's obvious that she's mentally struggling. I mean,
Right. And
she's
I
under a
think
lot of stress.
interestingly, I noticed, and I think this was one of the things that subconsciously for me was part of thinking she might be changing, or at least when I said might be more self aware for her standard, which is a very low bar to me, was that I feel like she was thinking about not touching. She was trying to not touch her hair so much. Like I saw her put her like go for it, and then like just like choose to stop. Like so I think I noticed her trying to not do the hair touchy thing and stuff so much, the first day that she had her like this has to stop kind of thing, when she was talking about herself in that live. Was the first live that I saw that a few nights ago. But before I knew it, she was falling back. She saw one terrible thing in the chat or something, and she just dropped right back into her lies and her manipulation and her bad attitude and stuff. So it was very short lived. But
JJ, she's partaking in too much Norris powder. I'm gonna play the video that she tweeted about, where she in my opinion has been trolling the internet looking for one thing to come at someone about, and she's now blaming it on her nurse friend that she just shared. Her friends, we'll look at it after let's listen.
Conversation. Let's have the conversation. In this particular situation, it is really, really awful that she was stuck in that circumstance. However,
Okay, you gotta stop
also,
a second here.
don't run
You
around.
got to give some context that she's talking about Breonna Taylor.
Okay, sorry,
So
Joe,
you got to
you're
tell
right.
Yeah, you got to tell her.
You want to do?
She's talking about the Breonna Taylor case. So I'll give it from both. If you're on the left or more on the progressive side, there is the feeling that she was just murdered by the police. The police came to the wrong address. That they fired for no reason. And the people on the right will point out that they really were coming for her boyfriend, I believe is what it was, and that there were drugs at the location, and it was not they didn't come to the correct address. They did come to, that's what they were trying to go there, because this is where the drugs weren't being dealt from this location. And this is the one thing, Nate Brody actually covered this well. He explained the actual, like, he talked about how, there's the place where the drugs are being dealt from, and then what's called the stash house is where you keep the supply that's going to be distributed.
Hey, Chad.
And Breonna Taylor's
Hey, y'all.
apartment was the stash house, and that's why the
Hi,
police were
Chad.
going there,
Hey.
and there were shots fired.
Okay. Thank you, Joey, because I totally would have just went rogue and played that without giving any kind of backstory because I am bad for assuming that people know exactly what I know, which is not much.
So
Hey, Anna
the
Chris.
question is still, have we received justice for Breonna Taylor? Because she was gunned down in her own
Absolutely
house.
not. And this is like this actual tweet by Katie has nothing to. What happened to Breonna Taylor was terrible, but
What'd Katie tweet?
that's what we're fixing to watch. She took this clip of a much longer version and came at Emily D. Baker for saying the same thing that people in the comments are saying.
Same thing that Nate said.
Brody said the
Same thing
exact
that
same
Nate-
thing, so why didn't you come at him? He's saying that she was we'll listen because I don't want to word it wrong. And I think I'm wearing the exact same shirt as and mine's a pajama shirt actually, and I'm gonna be I'm gonna show y'all.
Twinsies.
I think I'm wearing the same shirt that Miss Emily D. Baker is wearing.
Oh, yeah.
Almost.
Camo.
Camo. Okay, so let's listen.
With drug runners.
And
I'm sorry,
I'll rewind again.
but it is really, really awful that she was stuck in that circumstance. However, also, don't run around with drug runners. I'm sorry, but if you are not part of a drug investigation, the police aren't going to be at your door. So there are some choices she was involved in. And whether the bigger conversation needs to be, let's talk about what disempowered this young woman to the point that she felt that that's the choice that she needed to make. Let's have that conversation. Let's have the conversation about how to support young women in the Black community so that they are not drawn down and pulled down by men. When this particular
Okay, so this is the tweet. This is the clip that Katie used. Well, let me go to her page. I have to unblock her because I blocked her. She says, "Oh my God, she did not just shame Breonna Taylor." No, she actually didn't, in my opinion. And this clip, I know this. There's people. What happened to this woman is terrible. However, that's exactly what Emily was saying. It's terrible what happened to her, and her people are coming at her pretty hard. Clickbait title. There's, I think this is. Oh, of course, Zag's taking that for her. Please side to the judge.
Well, I mean, I thought like a lot of her fan base was like the Mormon mom kind of people or whatever, like that's who she's appealing to, and those are going to be more conservative.
Well, Zag Creations is that.
Oh, I know Zag.
Yeah.
I say that Zag, that Holy Grace is Zag. I don't know. I don't have proof of it, but that girl who's showing up, because you don't see Zag suddenly, but there's someone in the chats.
Holly Grace.
Who speaks.
Yeah,
Holly Grace. Yeah, Holly Grace.
I agree.
Speaks just like Zag Creation, and Zag Creation isn't around. And
well, there was a rumor. Word on the tweet was that, hey, Aunt Lissy and Hoot 3, hey Hoot, I missed you. Word on the tweet was that Zag.
Word on the tweet
was towed for a while. They were saying it was towed, and then someone shared a Zag Creations Facebook is someone from France, I believe, who all of her posts are in French, and she has the same hobbies. It's like quilting or knitting or crochet, whatever. But
I thought she was from like Nevada or something.
Zag Creations does not have an English problem, so.
There's actually another one that I was brought to my attention that she's from Texas or something, and yeah, has the same pictures on this very low budget website thing that has only pictures that are the same pictures that she's posted on her Twitter page. So I think that that's the one that if anybody's stealing from any, if it's a sock account or real, that one. So I think the French was maybe a mistake. I don't know, but that was who I thought they were trying to say it was for a while.
So people are coming at Katie in her comments and saying, look, girl, I thought you were changing.
On Twitter or?
Yes, on Twitter. And Katie, don't pretend you give a F about black women when you idolize Trisha effing Paytas. I have to unblock. I do care about this, and I don't idolize Trisha. More, I want her to do better. This is absolutely awful, though. You could hear where Emily Baker was going with this by the time the clip ended. She's not... this woman has been trolling the internet looking for someone to come at for 2 days, 3 days, while pretending to be a nice person. And
when did she post this, Katie?
2 hours ago.
Okay, so can I say something, please?
You absolutely, I want you to.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think you're probably on. You're opposed to what Emily is saying, probably.
No, not. I mean, not that
No, I
exact
understand
remark
that.
that I heard. Katie, in my opinion, Katie probably was watching when Emily recently went live with another lawyer, and
Rakita.
yes,
Well, she's
and she
blaming it on a
said,
friend.
and she mentioned how she's talked about some heavy hitting topics, Breonna Taylor being one of them, and she didn't get as much, I'm paraphrasing, as much hate or attention as she did once she jumped into the beauty community. So ding ding ding, Katie, let me go dig up, go see. This is gonna make people hate her. This is gonna make black people hate her. This is gonna make women, anybody who cares about it, this is gonna make them not like her. Now, Emily's saying, okay, I mean, that's just common sense. If you're hanging with somebody that's committing a crime, you are putting yourself in danger. That's common sense. So where was the lie in that? It's not. But all I will say is we're past that. Brianna's gone, and I'll scream justice for Breonna all day long.
Yes,
so
absolutely.
Katie, Katie
Well,
can
it's
shut
like
the
if
fuck
you
up.
remember. I just wanted to remember there was that guy, the policewoman went into his apartment, killed him, and then they were like, well, we found pot in his apartment, as if that really mattered. He was in his own apartment, and she
Right.
killed him because she walked into his apartment. And I think she was convicted, or was she just charged? I know that they charged her. You know which one I'm talking about? It was like in Dallas or something like that.
The cop
It was a
went in
white. Yeah, she lived in the same building as this black guy.
that was
He
the
lived on the
craziest.
yeah, he lived on a floor above her. She went into his apartment, killed him, and
Yeah.
then you had a lot of these like Fox and what I mean, like Breitbart and all these the more right leaning news out information sources, and they were victim shaming him, like what I mean, like somehow he deserved it because he was, I don't know, like I don't know, maybe he did something like 5 years ago. He did something, and like I said, they found pot in his apartment, and like so it was like, oh, you see, he was a bad guy. Well, no, she walked into his apartment and killed him. I mean, it's
Right.
like there's no, and that's I just wanted to. It's almost a little. It is a little bit with the Breonna Taylor thing is a little along the same lines. When they try and make her
Hey, T
have to be a
Detox.
bad person. You know what I'm trying to say? Blame her for her own what happened to her.
Yep.
Right. She was wrong. Like, you go into someone else's apartment. Oh, I think it's my apartment. Girl, whatever. But this is how I feel about KJ. KJ, if you gave a damn, and if you're listening, this is.
She's listening.
Hi, T.
Hi.
I didn't see you down there.
Go ahead.
Katie
Go
George.
ahead, Chad. Go ahead,
KJP.
Chaz.
If you really gave a damn about Breonna Taylor, you could have been screaming
Yep.
justice for Breonna a long ass time ago.
Yes, ma'am.
Absolutely.
Not just
This
because
happened, what, like a
you're
year ago,
pissed
year
off.
and a half
Hold
ago?
on, not just because you're pissed off at Emily, so you're gonna go dig something on
Right.
Emily to make people not like her. That you're not our ally. That's not being an ally. You're just trying to throw her under the bus and look like you give a damn. If you gave a damn, you would have covered the story back then all the way up until now, and you could cover the story without trying to throw Emily under the bus. So I don't like people who do that. I don't like you, and you can save it. Like, I don't care. And do I speak for all people of color? No, but I promise you they're not going to like it either. So just knock it off. Go kick rocks. Got it? Good.
Yeah, Joey, it was March
Well, remember,
20th,
like,
2020.
Nate's a black guy, and he took the total conservative point of view. You know, I'm trying to say the people who are um, who don't think like the way you say justice for Brianna. He's not one of those people. She never said anything about him because that's her friend. You know what I mean? So you
Right.
could see the complete hypocrisy in everything she does.
Yes.
She's doing it just to be a bitch to Emily.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's ridiculous.
But
She
she's
knows
saying
her.
that.
She knows the liberal base, so she's hoping those people will get the she'll try and get the cancel culture going. Is what she's trying to do.
Nobody's going to cancel Emily over that. I mean, she's breaking down the law.
Absolutely not.
Katie's
What
changed
you
my
eating, girl?
ass.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, y'all.
I've had very
That's all right, but I'm just curious what you eating. It ain't good.
I've had very close friends the last couple of days say they've seen a change in her. And I will say, in her vlog channel, her second channel, she seems like a changed lady.
Oh, Lord.
It's fake AF. And she didn't have me fooled. You know when I'll be fooled? When she comes to Lil Red and says, I'm sorry that I pretended you called my son the R word. I'm sorry that I said you doxed me. I'm sorry that I doxed you. I'm sorry for one of the things she's done to me the last 13 months. Yes, she started on me in November of last year.
I think she just feels the heat because there are so many people coming after her, and like even
Well,
like I said, like
Right.
you see like what these chat like Mysterious T, like Charlotte, like people are paying attention. Keemstar is talking about her. Keemstar has talked about her like 4
Did
or
you
5
hear
times
her?
now.
Did you hear her in her "Am I Okay" video saying she doesn't care what Keemstar thinks? She doesn't agree with anything. But when he was in her stream, she
Yeah.
got so excited.
Is that him?
Oh my gosh!
really cute?
Really?
Is Keemstar
I thought
really
she was
here?
gonna
Oh, yeah. I'm a fangirl.
I'm a fangirl.
Yeah,
And now she's tweeting about
I didn't.
standing.
You got
for
it
people.
that time, Red. I didn't scare you that time.
No.
I still love when he puts his hand. I gave you support, but I'm gonna have to take that support back. I'm
I
sorry.
love
I'm
it.
sorry. I'm gonna have to take that back.
Is that still up? Can we watch?
Well, yeah, it's somewhere on
It's
his Twitter.
everywhere
as you
now.
know.
I think everyone sees that.
I love him.
Crazy Christy, I'm going to have to take that hope you had for her back, too.
Right.
Yeah, right. It was totally his face that come up in Lala's video the other night. That was the funniest part of the whole ass video, in my opinion. No, well, not really, but it was hilarious.
So I do want to know what you eating though. What is it?
What are you
Yeah.
eating, chat?
Yeah, what are you
Something
eating
that
there?
may give me contractions tonight.
You having some Popeyes? Is that you having Popeyes?
I muted myself. I took my youngest kid, the younger two,
Right.
to KFC and I got mashed potatoes and gravy.
Oh
Okay.
God, they had the best
So
mashed taters and gravy.
yeah, we'll see how
Yeah.
that.
Oh God, so
Hopefully,
good.
I can tolerate it.
When did he do
But
this? Is it?
didn't go so well last time.
It was a while ago. That's not it. Because he also does so many other
He does a
besides.
lot, but it was the
Yeah.
bomb. Um, it was.
I mean, you're
It was
talking
the
like
1st of
2-3
December, I
weeks
think.
ago.
Yeah.
And I want to say this. I put this in the chat. This. What I'm saying to KJ is not. It doesn't even have to do with race. You don't use a dead woman to try to get at
Yeah,
another woman.
that's kind of
Yep.
yeah. I totally can agree with that. This is like because she won't even she won't even speak about it. You get what I'm trying to say?
No, but
She's
she
not
said
going
it
to
was her name.
elaborate on the Breonna Taylor case. She's just going to be like, "Oh, this is I can get allies here because there are certain people that all I got to do is say what she's doing, and they're going to be nope, that's not it either. That they're going to be upset about this because there are
Because her
certain people who
intentions are bad. Like,
very bad.
Oh, here's one to her. This isn't the one I was looking for, but let's listen maybe.
That she's literally being sued by Toddy Westbrook. Toddy is claiming. Let me tell you a story. There's this YouTuber out there called Without a Crystal Ball who's involved in
You
a
have to go.
lot
It's
of
the one
drama
where
right
he's
now. In fact, so
when
much
he
drama with other
it's the
creators
one.
that
So if you look when it's Shannon,
Yeah, I know.
that's what he's talking about.
Yeah, I know. But I haven't seen this one. I want to watch. But I do know that I have to do pauses because he will strike you if you don't. And this is a 2 minute.
I don't know if he does it for his Twitter stuff.
I don't know.
'Cause this is not.
I'm not gonna risk
not a
it.
YouTube video. Yeah, this is not drama alert.
Okay. Well, let's listen.
that she's literally being sued by Toddy Westbrook. Toddy is claiming that, Without a Crystal Ball just lied and made up stuff about her to harass her or whatever. So there's a big lawsuit going on with that. Also,
playing it, we don't hear
Without a
this
Crystal
either.
Ball recently was flagging down some channels, claiming that leaked private information was leaked in other people's videos, which I don't believe it was.
No, it wasn't. It was absolutely. She shared that everywhere. I also have a clip of her saying to Creepshow in her Am I OK video, if it was something that she posted publicly that she put out there, I can't be called a doxer for looking it up and posting it. That's exactly why I got called a doxer and have been called a doxer for the last 8 months because I Googled her name.
Doxing.
Because I Googled her name and posted a public website that had her information that she put online. So
And you apologize where KJ
I
will
apologize
just
and
continue
removed.
to make excuses and throw the responsibility off herself to anyone else.
let's listen.
So I've been talking about this. I've been commenting about this. I've been asking Without a Crystal Ball or Katie questions about this in Twitter videos. Like, why are you flagging these YouTubers?
Yep.
And she just did a live stream right now where she
You
said,
realize we can't
you know,
hear that, right?
when Keemstar called me out on Twitter, it
Can the chat not hear this?
No, we can't. That's
We
fine.
can't, but they can,
They
right?
should be able to.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how to fix y'all not being able to. You'll have. It's,
That's
That's
okay.
okay.
Yeah, it's just
Made
we
me
can't
wanna
really
kill
talk about
myself.
it.
I watched your video right after last night, T. and
Katie,
I really liked
nobody
it.
wants you to kill yourself. Nobody wants you to harm yourself. But you're a YouTuber. You're a public
I
figure.
finally watched
Your
it. I thought it was
entire
really
channel
nice.
is based on
Very
you
well done.
commenting on other YouTubers. You
you
making
hear me,
videos
though?
on other YouTubers.
we can, but there's a video playing, so
No, T. I'm
I think
talking
she's
to T.
the video's playing. So I don't know if she can hear you during it.
I got you. Okay.
You giving your opinions on other YouTubers. So now I give my opinion on some of the stuff that you're involved in, and your response is, he made me want to kill myself? That's just not right. Even if that's true, all right, which I really hope you're lying here, but even if that's true, all right, nobody wants you to kill yourself, and it's just ridiculous for you to bring that up and say that. It just doesn't seem right or fair for you to use that mental health thing as a shield of criticism.
Yes, as a shield. She absolutely did say she was suicidal, and then she scolded people for calling the authorities to check on her.
It's not fair. You have an entire channel based on you giving your opinion on other creators, and when someone does it back to you, you pull this stunt. It's not right. It's not fair. And obviously nobody wants you to harm yourself. But I think this is part of the reason why people don't trust you. I mean, this is just clear manipulation.
Yes.
And it's sad. And if it's not manipulation, you really felt that way, I'm sorry you did. But don't harm yourself.
Yeah.
Our voice and commercial.
I absolutely think that was clear manipulation. She was not suicidal, in my opinion. If she was, her husband should have gotten her more help than he did, because she was back online in 48 hours.
Exactly.
Maybe there was help that we didn't see, but she was offline for 2 days. Is this it, Joey? Nope, this PS5 giveaway.
You don't play with stuff like that.
You don't.
And you don't get mad when someone actually gives the damn and sends help to you, and then you don't blame it on another creator because you've heard that other creators did the same thing and they blamed it on him. Like, don't put that on him. That's on you, because you're a shit show. KJ.
Who is doxing the hell out of people? I'm just kidding. I hear keyboards going. I think I found it, Joey. So we're gonna watch it. Let's listen.
I saw a video from you
Right, I'm gonna start
a couple
over.
weeks ago, Katie, where you were like, without a crystal ball, I'm sorry, but it has come to my attention that you have recently flagged a bunch of
Is this
YouTubers
the one, Joey?
saying that they leaked your private information because in their videos that were criticizing you, they showed your
All I
email,
see- I
and you
see-
claim that
I
is your
see on
private
the
email.
YouTube,
So you're trying to get
on
those
the-
videos
on the
taken
live, I
down.
see what's going on,
The only
but I
problem is your
can't see
private
anything.
email
I don't see
isn't
the
private;
Twitter.
it is public because it's on
But
your
I see
YouTube
King
channel
talking
in
to
the About
YouTube
section,
on the live.
not private. What is going on?
No, that's not it.
I saw a video from you.
He saw a video. Okay, I can hear y'all talking when the video's playing, but I don't know if the chat can, because y'all can't hear the video playing when I'm playing it.
Yeah, this is not it. It's about the email. This is way after.
They can
It's about
hear.
Shannon.
Well,
It's about Shannon.
we'll finish watching it and then we'll look some more, because it's all about KJ. That's what she wants attention, right? Why is this dude wearing McDonald's hats? I agree. And look, the last one said, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I love it. He likes McDonald's. I do too. I like their McNuggets. It's not your, Crazy Christy said, it's not your job until you change your name back to your maiden name, Lorette. Channel manager. Crazy Christy is my new channel manager, y'all.
Oh gosh, I feel so demoted.
Yeah, you should. You lasted 20 minutes and you punked out. And I told her you punked out. I sent
got
her.
scared.
I sent her a formal email today and said, "You have the job now, Yang, young lady." Hey, Angry Yang.
A couple weeks ago, Katie,
Yank.
where you were like,
Guys, I
I'm
gotta
going to learn
hop
how
out
to
and
take
spend
criticism
some time
better,
on
and
FaceTime
I'm
with my
sorry
little
to
girl,
all
but
these
I will
different
be
We're playing
YouTubers
a
you're
video
feuding
now.
with.
But
But then you get more
Love you guys.
criticism,
Love you. I'll see
and
you
you
in a
do
bit.
some snaky ass
love you.
shit like this. Why?
Why?
Why are you acting like this? And don't just fucking
Yeah, see,
ignore
it's a
me.
month. It's probably like a
Answer.
month ago is one.
What are you doing?
I love him.
You're gonna lose your YouTube channel. You can't just abuse the
He's got a tweet that
flagging
I'm
system.
looking at that I kind of agree with. This is Keemstar.
Yeah, but when you're
Do you know?
like
you know
when
who-
it's playing
do you
and
know
you're
who-
talking,
What's her name? Oh, what's that? You're still playing it?
it was playing and you were talking, so I couldn't hear you. Because I've got to figure out why y'all can't hear when the video's playing. But I've stopped it now, and you just said, what were you saying?
He's you know what I mean. He makes like some decent points. Do you guys know who Belle Delphine? Bella, is it Bella or Belle Delphine? You know who she is?
I've
I've heard
heard
of
of her, but I'm not sure.
So remember, I think they reinstated her, but she got kicked off of YouTube for a while because like she, has some pretty sexualized stuff.
Oh yeah, I
And
know what you're talking about.
so I'll go to show this really quick. I mean, it is a little raunchy, but I mean, it's not. These are music videos, so this is not anything. Let me know when I can present something. And they show. Well, put it this way: the other one that they show is what's her name? Oh Jesus, what's this girl's name again? Oh Christ, I can't remember what her. Everybody's gonna know who she is right away. She used to be a stripper, who's a big singer now. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I don't.
Oh man,
She
she
used to
made
be
the
a
video
stripper.
with Kim. She made the video with Kim Kardashian, not Kim.
Paris Hilton?
Kylie. No, no, no. No, this girl used to be an actual like stripper. She's married to like another like a black rapper, like
Cardi B.
Cardi B.
Was
This
she
is
a
I was on
stripper?
so
mute. She
so.
used to be.
I did not know
Yep,
that.
I didn't
yep,
either.
No, my
yep.
name.
Hey, Phoebes.
So chat is your nickname for chat.
So they
Yeah.
Hey, the
showed like
boss.
so he's showing this where it's Belle Delphine. This is fairly sexualized. It's her return video that she made that when she came back because I guess she was gone for like 6 months. I don't know, a year, 6 months or whatever. She came back and made this video, and then she got kicked off of YouTube. And then they're showing Cardi B doing the exact same thing. So he's like, Belle Delphine terminated. And then it shows the Cardi B ones, and it's like completely fine. Even hit trending. So it was even a trending video, and this is like it's like kind of like almost like a double standard. Like they don't YouTube just does whatever they want. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's so arbitrary the way they do things. It's unreal.
I get what you're saying. Cardi B, she's a recording artist, so she might have some.
Well, what's her name made it? But she made a music video. Like that's what What's
Mhm.
her name? She doesn't. It's not for because on YouTube she only has her music videos. She doesn't have her like OnlyFans stuff on YouTube. She just has her music videos. And she got
Yeah,
kicked off for a little while. They reinstated her, but she got kicked off for a little while.
yeah, that's not fair.
I don't know how to share this. I'll just share it to you privately so you could see. I just thought it was. Well, maybe
I
this is.
can stop sharing if you want to share.
All right, because it's just looping like like you could see what
Yeah,
it
her
is.
family lives by Sherry. Yep.
Go ahead, Joe.
Let's see here. He's got like a little 13-second video that you can see.
Sorry, guys, I was making coffee.
I'm out of coffee. I need some.
What kind do you drink?
Whatever.
So
I
you can
like
see it.
Maxwell House. I can't do that. I don't have enough booty.
You could see the video though. The tweet.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I can see.
yeah.
Some,
Terminated, completely fine, even a hit on trending, and it's true. You know what I mean? It's like
but isn't
it's
she a
just what
rapper, or is she an artist, or is she just?
Belle Delphine. She does
No,
music. She
Cardi
does. I mean,
B.
yeah. Oh yeah. She's a real rapper. I mean, she's very popular.
I thought
But
so, but
Belle's over there bouncing it too. So.
That's what I'm saying. They're doing the same thing, but that's his point
Mhm.
is that she got kicked off of YouTube for this, but Cardi B, everything's okay, because it's Cardi B.
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I like how YouTube supports rappers and vulgar language.
Wait, what?
Music,
Music?
but not from. Am I talking too soft?
Yes. I love you, though. Hey, Lizzie,
Screw it.
thank you.
I'm just gonna have my coffee for a minute. I need to wake up.
Just goozle some coffee down real quick. I bet he sponsors McDonald's, S.C. Johnson. I don't know. He definitely, he loves him some McDonald's, in my opinion.
Well, isn't he playing? Is it the actual McDonald's?
I don't know. I'm fixing to pull it up.
I think he's kind of like stealing. You know, it's kind of an M, but it's not really their M because he makes his own stuff.
Well, this is an actual McDonald's hoodie or a beanie, whatever
Is it?
it's got. Yeah, look. Isn't it?
I think it's his own merch. I think that's his own merch.
His name's Keemstar. What's the? I need to ask him. Maybe
Yeah, but remember you said, you know, like you read the "Have It Your Way" or whatever. What was it? You know, whatever he was saying. So he kind of is appropriating it and making it towards his own little thing.
I like to say, this ain't Burger King, mofo. You can't have it your way right away. So you might be right. Let's listen to the rest of this, and then I want to find that one.
If you don't think YouTube isn't paying attention to this lawsuit with you and Toddy, they are.
They are.
Yeah.
And if you don't think YouTube's not paying attention to all these lawyers talking about it and all these other, YouTube creators getting false strikes from you, they are. YouTube is paying attention to this. You're going to lose your channel. What are you doing?
I love it.
Maybe there's some part of the story I don't understand. But from the sources I hear, how I explained it now is how it was.
Listen.
Do you have any explanation for this shit?
He's asking her
Without a crystal ball.
He's asking her to explain, but she won't.
She won't answer to no creators. None.
No. Is this it? Keemstar, and it's...
It has to be like a month ago because that's when she did her video.
And I remember what he was wearing. He was wearing that beanie, that little toboggan.
Well, wasn't that the one where he was wearing the robe, though? I don't know what he was wearing that night.
You had one with the Carhartt, something like that, and then a black. No.
This is November 22nd, so we're getting close. I think he was wearing the beanie, the McDonald's beanie.
I don't think he was in that one, in the first one.
Really?
The one where he's talking about Shannon?
That's a pretty man right there. Y'all look at that person. James Charles. That's a pretty man. He's so pretty.
Mm-hmm.
And such a sweetheart. And she just came at him.
He wears McDonald's beanies in all videos, I think.
Is this the one? Is this the one, Joy? Is he wearing a tie-dye? A tie-dye shirt?
Nope.
I'm so sorry.
Like, I looked when Shannon had hers. She had hers, so it says a month ago. Let me see if I could see what date. It's the one. It was after when she said she's the worst. So November 9th. So it's going to be around.
Okay, I'm at the 14th. Is this it? Dear Ethan Klein. Nope. Dear Ethan Klein. Are you insane? This is it. He's
Ball. I was up in my bed. I was nesting after a long day of...
Maybe this is it.
Without a crystal ball.
It's another
I was
one.
up in my bed. I was nesting
Well,
after a long day of playing PS5, Call of
This
Duty.
was the second one.
I was just
let's
taking a
watch
little
this one
break. I
first.
was about ready
Let's
to
watch
fall
this one.
asleep. And then all of a sudden, boop, 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 my phone goes off and it's a YouTuber telling me that you just released the docs of another YouTuber named Creepshow. Shannon, the one that you've been beefing with, the one you've been fighting with. You released her docs in a Discord, allegedly. I watched the video. I clicked on the video that was sent to me, and this guy is explaining that he owns his Discord, and you went into his Discord, you were talking shit about Shannon, and then you released Shannon Creepshow's personal information. And I said...
I will say that he did not give Unirock the pleasure of saying his name, and I love
Yeah.
it. He said this guy, this YouTuber, he did not say Unirock's name, and that's all Unirock wanted. I love it. I
To
love
myself.
you, Keemstar.
Whoa. That's crazy. Because currently you're being sued by Toddy Westbrook, and she's saying basically you were like stalking her and making up stories about her and harassing her. And I don't know if the lawsuit actually says the term stalking, but you know what I mean, right? That you allegedly did all these things. And then other YouTubers came out, one of those being Creep Show, saying that she was being stalked by you, or constantly tweeting about her, right? And now this, and now this. Woo! And you just uploaded 2 videos, maybe 3 videos now, saying, hey guys, I'm sorry to the community. I apologize, everyone. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I want to be on everyone's good side. We need to come together as a community.
Yeah.
Who's going to be on your side now?
No one.
Who is actually going to be on your side now?
No one's going to be on your side. They weren't on her side before this happened. Hey, motherfuck. Stranger. Stranger danger. I've missed you.
No. No one. You're going to lose this lawsuit. You might lose your YouTube channel. And you're definitely going to be losing fans. I, on Drama Alert, have to make a video on this.
You
All right?
can't not.
Like, that's how
And
bad
he
this is
hasn't
getting.
done one yet.
What is wrong with you?
He has no choice.
I don't think you're mentally well. I think you need to go
Just
get
time
checked
out.
out. And if your attorney is saying that you're fine and everything you're doing is okay, he needs to get checked out. Make sure everything's going right with him. Like, this is you're making some poor decisions if you actually did this.
I agree.
So that was on the 14th. Yeah, it has to be. It's before this, and I can't go back past the 4th, and I think it must be past the 4th. That's as far down as his thing. It'll
I
let me
think it was
scroll.
like the first.
It was
Yeah, I
the
know a
very
lot of
first one
people-
because remember he gave his support in the chat, and
Was
this
I
was
in
the very
hospital
first.
yet?
What's that?
Was I in the hospital?
Does anybody remember the day that? Does
Let me
anybody
think.
remember the day that he gave the
Yes,
report?
Red, you
he
were
gave
in the
that support?
hospital. I think.
I went in the hospital. I was in the hospital on Halloween,
Oh,
the beginning of
Then,
the.
So it might be around that time.
Yeah, I went in the hospital on the 28th of October, I think.
And hi T, we didn't say hi to you yet. I didn't say
Hey-
hi. How's it going?
Hey T,
hi,
sorry.
Joey. Oh heck, I just
It
lost.
does not seem like it's been this long since I was sick.
It doesn't.
I just.
Oh my
It doesn't.
Oh yeah. No.
It went by so fast.
No, it does. It's been a while. But like I said, remember the first thing that happened was he went into her chat,
Yes,
gave her the
and
support.
he-
If anybody remembers the
and she
date
went,
of that,
she got
right?
super
And
excited.
then that video that we're looking for is when he's like, "Hey, you know when I went in your chat and I gave you my support?
I
Yeah, I'm gonna
take
have to
it
take that
back.
support
Oh,
back."
here it
And
is.
after that,
She blocked him, so it's got to be right around here. Is it this one?
Crystal Ball. Yesterday it came out that Toddy Westbrook is suing you.
Ah,
And you were
Yep.
we love you.
without
That's the one.
crystal ball. Yesterday it came out that Toddy Westbrook is suing you. And then you were doing a live stream, and I jumped in your live stream and I gave you my support. I left a comment and said, I'm giving you support. Today I'm going to have to take that support back. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to retract those statements. Can't support you, and this is why. When I gave you support, it was basically because I was sued, right? This other YouTuber, Romeo Lacrosse, he sued me because he didn't like me reporting some facts. And I thought this was a similar situation. But come to find out, allegedly, a lot of people...
Allegedly, in my opinion, I love how he takes it back. I love it. I love it. I love it. I hope you get to feel embarrassing.
saying that you were kind of like stalking Toddy Westbrook, allegedly. And then, come to find out, you were threatening to sue other YouTubers because you didn't like what they were saying about you. And then I found out today that you actually sued another YouTuber because you didn't like what they said. Allegedly. Again, I don't know if any of this is true. This is just what I've been seeing and watching all these videos and trying to figure everything out, right? So I can't really support you. And on top of that, my lawyer told me that the case that Toddy has against you is a strong case.
Ooh. His lawyer told him this. Woohoo.
I think the day after he retracted his statement is when she took her mental break.
I would imagine so. Let's listen.
And Toddie's claiming that you lied about her. So I don't know if she's got a strong case. I don't know. It's not looking good. Also, a lot of people are saying that you were stalking Toddie. Now, I don't know how true this is going to get, again, alleged. It's not what I'm saying. This is what other people are saying. Don't sue me, bro.
Don't sue me.
Don't sue me, bro. Please don't sue me, bro. I thought he had a car. Yeah.
But a lot of people are saying that you're stalking Toddie. Like, it became to the point where, like, it was creepy.
It was.
And
creepy.
another thing, which is kind of messed up, is there's this other YouTuber, Creep Show. Shannon. I like Shannon. I think she makes great content. And someone told me that you were actually stalking her, too. Like, tweeting out tweets about her and then waiting 2 hours and then she didn't respond, so you delete them, and this went on for months. Like, this is all alleged. I don't know if it happened. I didn't see with my own eyes. This is just what someone told me. So, yeah, you know that.
Yeah, that happened. He heard it.
This is
It
the good part.
Happened. Yes.
You know that support I gave you?
Here we go. Let's listen.
Support I gave you yesterday. I gotta take it back. I'm sorry. You can't have that support anymore. I'm taking it back.
And she gasped. Creep Show's in my stream. We'll watch that part again.
Yeah, you know that support I gave you yesterday? I gotta take it back. I'm sorry. You can't have that support anymore. I'm taking it back.
I love him. He's my hero. Yes. Okay, so we're back. Do anyone have anything to say?
No, it's just funny.
She supported a hate channel today.
What hate channel?
Which one?
Oh, I gotta go back and look at her name. On her 2-hour stream she had on her channel,
Not that,
she mentioned
that weird
towards
girl?
the end. Yeah.
What's the name of that girl? Is that right?
Tara.
Was it on her Without a Crystal Ball or her Cuddy Joy?
Without a Crystal Ball. She said that, go over there and support her, try to get her to 1,000 subs.
Where did Jack
and
go?
I was looking
kidding?
at her videos, and she's got hate videos on there of Katie.
Are you kidding?
I'm not.
Okay.
It's the funniest
so
whatever.
do you know which video it is?
Oh, I'm gonna find it.
She's done 4 in the last 12 hours.
Oh, I screenshotted it. Hold on.
Is it Janelle
Give away
the
my
Gardner
secret.
Squad, or Why Fans Think Jed Duggar?
No.
Oh, and while she's looking for that, can we talk about Teen Mom for just a second? Because did y'all watch Teen Mom this week? Jade had an absolute hissy fit meltdown, and she's blaming MTV, Teen Mom producers for recording her behind her back. She says that video, or not video, but that little edit of her and her husband and parents at the restaurant was not how they celebrated their birthday of her daughter, their birthday. But she had a shitty attitude at that dinner. In my opinion, I'm just going to go ahead and say it. Jade, you're with a dude who has no ambition. He has no care. He wants... I get so frustrated with these girls because she's all with her mama bitching after that meal, saying, he treats me bad. Okay, he treats you bad. You have the house. You have the money. Put him out. Put him out. He doesn't have to be there.
Yeah.
Put
MTV
his ass
actually...
out. MTV just showed you showing yourself, like, absolutely how you feel. And maybe they shouldn't have shown that if you didn't know you were being recorded. However, at the same time, she still acted like a little brat during that dinner. Don't go do that dinner. Don't go do that restaurant fake ass whatever you're doing with Sean. everyone knows that you think Sean should go to school and work. He should be working. Anyone can go to school and get their high school diploma and work a full-time job. Anyone. So, do I feel sorry for Jade? No, I don't. I feel like she should have dropped Sean years ago. It's disgusting. 1 week she's wondering is it her mom or him that she's finding drugs in her house because of. Are you kidding me? Get rid of all of them. Your mama's your mama. That's your mom forever. Sean, there's no such thing as unconditional love does only exist in my mind for my children and my parents and my blood relatives. There is no, I met this dude and unconditional love. That's not true. There's conditions, in my opinion. So it makes me so mad when I see people say unconditional love. There is no unconditional love if it's not blood. In my opinion.
Yeah, I don't understand why she's even putting up with the dude at this point.
Really, right? Like,
It's
such a hot
causing that
mess.
child more harm than good by keeping him around.
And people were I saw that people were giving her a hard time for putting that kid in her crib. That kid needs her little butt. She needs to be put in her crib. I don't know.
Yeah. What do you want her to do? Smack her on her ass or put her in the crib? You know,
when my
she
kids
needs away from her
when
child.
my kids
the
were
right
3
thing.
years old and acting like that, they got their little butts popped. But you can't say that now because you go to jail. But
No, you can swat your children on their butts.
I didn't beat my kids, but they didn't act like that. My
I never
youngest one,
spanked mine, but-
we quit going to restaurants because he would act crazy. And what can you do? We ain't beating our kid. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
that little girl does not listen. She needed to be put in her crib. I mean, what else? People are calling her
that
out for so much
She
shit.
acts that way because of the chaos she's around.
I
Kids
agree.
act out when they're around chaos.
I agree.
And like I always tell people, if you scream and yell at your kids, they're gonna act the same way.
Hey, Hillbilly and
how they
Clint.
learn.
I mean, that is what they know.
Because my best friend, her son used to get very loud with her, but she's a very loud person, just naturally, you know. And I've always been very calm with mine, and you know how I talk. If I even raise my voice a little bit, they think I'm screaming.
Love you,
Yeah,
Miss
she's
Cassandra.
just a loud person naturally, so her kids were loud naturally. And sometimes when he was younger, I would just sit there and
But
want to
JJ,
cover my ears.
Sean is also an addict. So her letting the father of her kid live with her, he's an addict too.
Yeah.
Just because the mom says she's an addict and Sean won't say it. They have said that about Sean in the past, I believe.
Yes, he is. Yep.
I mean,
And
she's posted IG pictures of herself in a bathroom mirror, and there was lines cut out on the counter.
Oh my God.
Do you remember that?
I did not see that.
Yeah, this was when this may have been before Teen Mom when she was 16 and pregnant, but
I don't follow her though.
I don't either, but she actually posted a picture of herself in the bathroom, you know, those famous bathroom selfies. And there was a credit card. I mean, it wasn't a credit card. It was like a state identification card, like a driver's license with a line beside it. I mean, right on the counter, on the bathroom counter. But she's so against all these drugs.
Well, Obviously, if she's got it sitting right next to her, she's doing something herself.
Absolutely. Like, I feel bad for her, but kinda.
Yeah,
However, um,
I don't know. She's making her own choices.
she's got a degree in cosmetology. They make good money. They make more money than I was making at the hospital. I'm guarantee you. Plus she's making MTV money. Why does she need this broke joke living with her and showing her daughter how not to be in a relationship?
You're right.
Because all her daughter is learning is let people treat me like shat.
Exactly. I feel bad for the little girl
I do
because
too.
you can tell by the way she acts out already that she's in a horrible situation.
Yeah, I agree.
Who's coming in?
Chat's back. I've got to step away
You're
for
back.
just 1 second. I'll be right back.
All right.
Back again. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
How are you feeling, chat?
I feel good. Thanks for asking.
Good.
How are you?
Good.
Yeah.
Well, I know you had surgery a few weeks ago, right?
Oh, yeah.
I
It's
remember
been
you
a
talking about it.
month. Post-op month. It was a month last Thursday. I feel good.
30
The
a month?
only
Wow.
yeah. The only thing weird, and it happened well, yeah, I guess within the week. I started having actual contractions, like, so they were like deep down, like the bottom, very bottom. And that was so weird because, my gallbladder was nowhere near that area. And the contractions lasted for like 20 minutes. So they didn't feel like labor contractions, but you can tell something was contracting and like I was waiting for something to come out. And that happened twice. So I called them and she's like, well, it sounds like you have kidney stones. And I was like, oh, really? Well, y'all didn't see that? And but anyways, they don't see any stones, but if I do have them, or I'll just pass it, or I could have passed it. But they did give me something to slow the small intestines down from spazzing, and it helps a lot. Luckily, hey Yank, luckily I haven't had one since they gave me the medication for it, and it's just a tiny little tablet where I can put under my tongue. So as soon as I'm having the contraction, it works instantly.
That's great. Those are great.
Yeah, because that was that was a whole different type of pain. I just want to be healthy.
Yeah, I don't blame
I
you.
imagine, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Little Red.
Yeah.
I pulled up that girl's page. Her name's Tara Kristen Taylor. Or Tara.
Is this on
YouTube?
Is Taryn? Oh wait,
No,
is
it's
it
Tara? Tara.
Spell it.
Tarrah.
Okay.
And Kristen is Kristine.
Taylor.
Yep, Taylor.
Oh, the blonde.
Yep.
Where do we know her from? Remind me.
She's had a YouTube, but KJ called her out today and said to go follow her.
Bath and Body Works, Rich Looks. Why am I anti-MLM? In Defense of Without a Crystal Ball. She actually did an in defense video for Katie, and Katie called her out.
Oh, there was another video in between there, I believe.
Katie needs to not call out people who are trying to take up for her. I've got all of her.
I could have swore she had one calling her a piece of shit. I wonder if Katie talked her into removing it.
She may have.
Oh, some fucking people are gonna hate
Katie Joy lawsuit.
Let's watch it. I'm down for it.
me after this video. Unpopular opinion alert.
Is it a fair statement for me to say that I can compare Katie's behavior to that of a serial killer? They say
Oh my
once you do it
goodness.
once, you start developing a need for it. You know there's a huge possibility that you can get caught, but you can't stop, you keep going, and hurting people, destroying lives. And
Can I just say that I'm not a fan of Sherelle? I don't want people to think that I'm supporting her here because it's a hot mess. Like her and John Yates and all that mess, and it's.
It is.
I was all in support of Sherelle when Katie first turned on her, but the stuff that has went on the last.
Right. She completely flipped a switch. Sherelle has.
I mean,
since
she was,
all that went down.
Well, I don't know if she's flipped the switch because I didn't know who she was before. However, she loves to go at people. She goes for people hard.
I didn't see that out of her until after the Katie crap.
Well, I never saw
But
her
I didn't
before the
watch-
Katie crap, so maybe she
Oh.
didn't. I never heard of her before Katie.
I
I'm
didn't
gonna
watch
have
all
a
her
little
stuff
bit of
either.
fun right here, but she's got nice eyebrows. They don't
Yeah.
go to. They're not. She doesn't have clown eyebrows.
Nice
Right.
hair. She's beautiful.
She is pretty. Let's listen.
Yep.
that's how we just ran out of time.
As much as I don't agree with a lot of the stuff that this woman has done and just doesn't make sense at this point, I still don't believe that we should be attacking or speculating about people's mental health or drug abuse. I don't care who you are, and I don't care how hated you are on the internet. That shouldn't be happening. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here and you didn't know already, my name is Tara.
Thank you so much for being here.
And if you like commentary with a little bit of beauty and lifestyle and you like my vibe, don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to hit the notification bell down below so you don't miss out on any of my new uploads. All right, you guys.
Ooh.
Listen.
Whew, I lost my breath.
I look, me too. She's a little bit of a more wild. I'm calmer.
Katie, sure.
She's cute, but
Yeah.
woo, she's a lot.
There was another video on Katie.
This isn't the only
don't
one.
see it.
This is the only one that I see. Do you see one?
Katie probably convinced her to take the damn thing down.
Probably.
I'll give you a shout out if you take it down.
I saw that you got some nice comments in your video about YouTubers treating their channel like their home. I saw you getting.
Should we address
Hate
the
comments?
person who?
I mean,
Did we-
they're here. No doubt, they're here. Joe.
Well, I don't even
No,
know
they're actually
the
in
fucker,
somebody
and-
else's chat right now.
okay.
Well, I don't even know him.
That's
And
the
he
That's
thing.
why I
told
like-
me
This is
of
the
some damn.
this is the issue, T. I don't talk about people who don't like me to my chat. So all these people who don't like me or all this butthurt, all kinds of butthurt, no one knows who you are. You're irrelevant here. Joe. Oh, I just said her name. She can go talk about me for the next 12, 24, 36 hours. The person who went at you in your comments, I have not told you about him because he is irrelevant to me because they've hated me for 6-8 months.
He's just a pot stirrer, that guy. That's all he is, a pot stirrer.
What do you call it? A shite lord?
Yeah, he's a shy
I went and looked at his channel and I seen he don't like uni, obviously, because I looked at his videos.
He
So
don't
I
like
went
me
back and I was
either.
like, listen.
Yeah,
I can
he
see
was
why
one of
you
Uni's
took it that way.
He was a moderator for Uni for 4 years.
Oh, okay.
So,
Well,
you know,
been a
he left during
YouTuber
the
for
mass
4 years.
exodus, like when PJ and Hannah Bananas and all those people. He left
I
at that point, but
didn't-
Oh
he, you
God, I'm
know,
about
gonna
it.
get so much
fact
hate
that he
tomorrow.
the fact that he stuck with Jason for 4 years kind of tells you a lot of what you need to know about the character of that
Well, he
person.
came at me like
Um,
I was attacking him because I had mentioned about why do
No, he's
people
just
feel the
trying-
need
yeah,
to dox on my Twitter like last week
Yeah.
or something, and he took it as I was coming at him, and I
see,
didn't
I
even
missed,
know him.
He's
I
just
missed that
trying
whole
to
part.
stir. He's just trying to stir up stuff because that's what he does. And I was telling, I told Red this before. My advice to you would be block his ass and never address him again. Just block him. He's not worth trying to engage with because It just doesn't work. Like I let
He
him, if he
actually
shows
had a
up in my chat,
wrench.
he doesn't start stuff. But
He actually had a wrench here before T Detox, and Joey told me before I ever gave him a wrench, don't. And I did not listen to Joey, and in that matter, I should have listened to Joey.
well, I gave him the benefit of that, but Steve, I'll give credit to Steve. Steve was like, don't trust any of these people. You know what I mean? He's like, that's kind of what he said. He was like, these were Jason people, and so you got to watch out for them. Like some of them have turned, you know what I mean? Like, but like I'm gonna have to say it. Like, look at Lorianne. I mean, she came all nice, and I liked her, but she has completely flipped back to she's back to
Oh,
blood
she's a
toll
nut
now.
job. She's
You know what I
crazy.
mean? She's back to blood toll now. I don't understand it at all because she seemed like a really nice lady. I don't believe in this plant stuff that people were like double agents, or I don't know, maybe I'm too naive that I don't believe that stuff.
Oh well,
I mean,
can I
I
tell
think
you that one of our, and I'll tell that since I see him everywhere talking about me. One of our first panel members who wanted to talk so bad in a video about me recently.
Mm-hmm.
I won't say his name, but he's everywhere. And he's been to my house. He actually asked me 3 times in a conversation where he's telling people I cussed him out, do I want him to be a double agent for Joe? Because I'm like, why are you in Joe's streams where she is talking shit about me?
I knew it was him.
As
Oh my God.
yourself, this was my issue. It wasn't even, I can't tell anyone who to watch. My issue was,
Right.
this was my real life friend who lives an hour from me, who has came to my house and done a live stream from my bedroom. Like, nothing like that, but we were friends. And he's in someone's chat every day who is dragging the fuck out of me. And when I call him on it, he asked me, do I want him to be a double agent? 3 times. And then he goes in a hate video and tries to come on stream and talk shit about me. When he asked me, did I want him to be a double agent? And I'm like, no. What do you mean a double agent? I'm so
don't
above
get
that.
all worked
You
up.
know,
Remember,
No, I'm not getting
You're-
I
worked
know,
you're
but
a
I'm just
good
trying to
friend,
keep you
Red.
before you get all riled up.
Oh,
'Cause
thank
I'm
you. I'm so
I'm going
above
to tell the
all
truth
that.
about this.
Like, are
No,
you
I'm going to tell the
kidding me?
truth about this, Red.
Do you know
I
something I don't
screenshotted.
know?
No, I screenshotted it and I sent it to you because I thought it was him from your chat, your panel, and I screenshotted it and I sent it to you, and you said, "Oh, don't worry, he's cool. We'll talk it out." That's what you said to me, and then he goes and pulls that bullshit on you.
No, but this is why I don't talk about my issues with. I didn't know you
Right.
then,
Right.
like that. I don't
Right.
bring my issues and my beefs. I don't try to make them public. So when you sent that to me and you weren't tight yet, right?
I know, but yeah,
Right.
but you're still
So
being kind.
I'm not going to talk bad about someone to someone that I'm not close with. So
Get it?
that's me trying to be a good person. But yeah, he wanted to be a double agent, 007.
And I wasn't trying to start no trouble, you guys.
No,
It was just like
absolutely not.
I just was like, wow, like he was just in on her panel, and now he's in here
No,
talking crap.
yeah.
I wanted to know if it was the same person. That was all.
Well, I saw
No,
him.
I'm just trying to warn you against that person. You know what I mean? Just
Well,
stay
I saw
as
him
far
tonight.
away from that person as you can.
I saw him tonight in someone's video.
Oh,
Wait, we might
I'll
be
take
talking
your
about different
advice.
people.
I will just block them and move on.
No, we're talking about. She knows it's the one that you
Well,
mentioned.
I mean, we were talking about the one to start with,
Yeah.
and then I went off sideways about
But I know what Joey's talking about.
yeah.
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 Yes. No. Yeah, I'm not the other person. You know what I mean? Because the other person just has problems. I'm not even going to get into it.
Yeah,
He
he's
just
lying.
has
He has lying problems.
But that first person and has admitted. I've heard this said that from more than one person, and he said it to me directly because I this is at one point when this person was like, "Hey, you guys are looking bad. You're making mistakes." This is when we first started, and it was like shocking. You know what I mean? Both of us have like been streaming for like a month. Like we're making mistakes. Oh, really?
We
Is
were
it, like
babies. Yeah.
what I mean? Like so that's going to happen. And I said to them, I'm like, but it's just YouTube, it's just Twitter. It's not, it's not real life, And I told him at the time, cared more about how it affected you personally, because of what he was saying, than I
Yeah.
did about the whole Twitter thing and everything else like that. And he's like, says to me, well, to you, I know you don't, you don't care, you don't think it's a big deal. It's just Twitter for you, and you don't really. But to other people, it is a big deal, And he was like kind of saying that it's like his life, and I mean, it's kind of really sad
I
that
agree.
someone would, have put so much importance on. Like I said, I mean, I like everybody here. I don't want to say. I'm not trying to say anything bad about the people in chat, but these are like the people in chat. My sister and my brother-in-law, my best friend, and what I mean. These these are the people in my real life. I mean, Robin and I talk, on the phone and stuff like that sometimes. So that's a little more personal. But
Yeah.
this guy worries too much about what, like, these random people, like, what the general consensus on Twitter is. And it's like, I don't know. I can't live my life that way. Um, and I see YouTube and Twitter for what it is. It's nice entertainment, and it's nice to be able to talk to people, and I like people.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, like I said, my sister is that's my reality,
Yeah.
and that kind of thing.
Hey, Black Bear.
I get
I
it.
don't have any children, so it's not like that. But there's so many people in the chat. They have children, and they still have their mom and dad, and that's what kind of at the end of the day, that's what really matters.
Yep.
So
Yep.
I feel bad for the people who can't separate that, and those are the kind of people that Haiti Joy preys on. You know what I'm trying to say, that they're looking for something.
Yeah.
Um,
100%.
and I feel bad that what I mean, and she sucks them in, and that's what they do. But that's what this kind of person is also like. That he encourages that sort of like we're your real family, I guess, instead of your real family,
Yeah.
real family.
It sounds like he has some personal issues maybe that he needs to work
Yeah.
on to get out of that mindset. Maybe I mean, people like that really need a break from the internet.
Yeah.
They really
He's
do.
telling somebody who doesn't even know him at all that I'm attacking that person, and I know this person, and this person's like, why is this guy saying this? I know that you're not attacking me, and because that's so what he was doing in Europe was just trying to sow disharmony, discord, um, and to start something, and like maybe you'll not even like to fight with you, but so like to get you to like reconsider or be upset with you know other people and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and
I
I straight up told the guy in my chat today, like, I don't even know who you're talking about, who you are. The only people I know is what I make content on. If I took the time to know every single person in all this drama, like, I would be on my computer or phone all day long.
right.
And I can't do that. I'm a wife, I'm a mom. I've got
It's not healthy
two.
to do that either, because you know
No.
what I mean. It's really not. I
No.
mean, that's what I'm going to say. Like, hope Red has pulled back some, and she feels better for doing it. You know what I mean? Because
Yes.
she was
Yeah.
kind of a little bit involved in that, and now she, what I
It
mean,
was driving me
like
crazy.
I mean, I'm kind of like, I don't want to say this in like a bad way, but like my mom has been gone since '91, and the thought of like that she was able to go to her mom's house and her mom was taking care of her little baby. You know, I mean, that kind of,
Yeah.
that's a little envious of it. You know, that she has something like that that I don't have.
I
And I
still
don't
have
want
my
to say it in
mom,
a bad. Yeah,
but
I mean, she's
you know,
lucky. I mean
yeah.
that's I try to tell her, go to your mom's just to hang out and watch like Teen Mom or something like. You have no
Yeah, Reds.
idea how lucky you are that you could do that kind of
Oh,
thing.
I do.
Absolutely.
I do. And I love going to her house and watching Teen Mom so she can say, I don't know why you listen to this mess. I love her so
My mom
good.
lives way up north, like 8.5 hours away from me. And I was so close to her. And, she's been up there 20 years now. And it's like, broke my heart when she left because I knew I wasn't going to see her all the time anymore.
Right. I love my mama so good. She's my bestie.
Yeah,
And it's
so
not
you're
like I
really
can
lucky.
just take a plane and fly up there because I can't fly up there. You have to drive.
Right. Wait, you have to drive? Hey, Wolfie.
Yeah. She
And there's
lives.
probably no airports between the two
No,
two
there's
locations.
not. It's right. It's over like an hour and a half, 2 hours away from the Mackinac Bridge. Past it.
Oh.
3 hours, something like that. I don't remember now. I don't never drive it. My sister's the one that does the driving.
Miss Wolfie, I'm glad you came in and said hi. It's good to see you. I hate that you're in pain. I will say prayers for you tonight.
I had a
love
little bit
you,
of a rough night.
Sherry.
But
I had to use an extra pillow last night.
Oh God, I hurt. Oh my gosh, I hurt last night and I hurt this morning. I was in pain and I don't know why.
Yeah, every now and then I get it where like I'll like roll over
I
like
wonder if
every
it's
2
the
minutes
weather.
all night long.
Your scar tissue, maybe? Is it your stomach?
On for red, you mean?
Yeah.
And I don't think mine's in my back, but
Yeah.
Joey.
But-
But you got a bad back though too, right?
Well, yeah, but sometimes it just bothers me more, and I don't know why.
It could be
So
arthritis.
Bugsy B is back.
Hey, Bugsy.
Were you watching? Is what's her name? Mysterious T had a premiere. She had part
Yes.
5.
I didn't.
So I saw it. I just peeked in, and she had like 800,
Wow.
900
Wow.
people watching.
Wow.
Watching it.
Yeah, she started the
premiere.
same time Reds did.
Yep. So I was pretty impressed by that. I
That's
was like, whoa,
amazing.
that's pretty amazing. Yeah, you know what I mean. But this is why that's why she's busy, because you look at her. I mean, it was over an hour long. The video.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a lot of editing work, and you know what I mean. Like
Oh,
that tells you. You know what I mean.
I can't get one video
you know,
done.
It's really hard. I mean, look at you've seen Jason when he talks about it. I mean, Jason's not the benchmark that you use, but he'll have like a 12-minute video, and he spent like a week on it. So, Mysterious T is pumping out some quality stuff, and I'm glad she uses her real voice now instead of the.
Me too.
Yeah, she's got a nice voice.
Yeah, she said it was because her mic really sucked. So you know what I mean. It didn't make her voice sound good, so that's why she did the voice thing. But I thought it was a guy, to tell you, for a long time.
I don't. It doesn't matter to me why she's. I understand why anyone would want to disguise their voice, their person. I get
Right.
it on YouTube. So even if it was to disguise her voice, I get it. But
Yeah,
I
it's
love
the whole
her.
reason I contemplated
I'm
making a
looking
channel
forward
for
to
a year.
Like I'll probably watch it after we're done here. I'll probably watch the premiere because I have it like paused at the beginning.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
I definitely
might
will.
restart it so I could actually watch. Well, I never watch the chat anyway. Like if I watch it, I like to watch it in the full screen. I don't like to watch it in a box.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? Like the
Yeah.
chat is okay. There are certain things like when I used to watch Jason, like half of the entertainment of watching Jason was the crazy, the
Put him on
crazy
the
comments.
75-inch screen.
Oh my god! The things that the people would say in his chat were just, I mean, the comments from our girl, like someone I was talking about, like Lorianne and uh,
Zag.
well, not even so much Zag. It was always like Lorianne. It was Real Housewife. You know, the girl. Her name is Christine Ray or something
Oh
on
God.
YouTube, but it's
Oh God. Country
Country Girl.
Christy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Country Girl. Yeah, Country Girl. And Navy Tech, and I'd be like, I just couldn't stop laughing at some of the like it,
It's ridiculous.
and that's when he was like either sucking up to Kyle or sucking up to KJ because anybody who hated Steve was is his best friend, and it's just kind of funny how they're both gone from his world. I mean, like
Mm-hmm.
Kyle. Well, Kyle is not so well. I guess he's gone because he's just was humiliated because he got caught forging documents. He
Yeah.
lawsuit was his motion to dismiss, which Jason promoted like crazy. Oh yeah, Kyle's gonna win. With menace to sobriety. M2S. Oh yeah, yeah. Kyle's. This is. These guys don't understand the law. All of it was thrown out. I mean, I don't even think even if Kyle didn't commit the fraud, I think it would have been thrown out anyway because what's his I've watched and read I know some of the like a bit about service and stuff like that, and I'm in a more restrictive state in New York, but I still understand it's really about that you realize you were served. It's not the technical detail. Like so long as you really, what I mean, you really know,
Right.
and he behaved like he was served for a while, and he admitted, before the case, he's like, yeah, I'm coming with guns blazing or something. He talked about how, and then he didn't show up, and he was like, yeah, I just going through a bad spot mentally, so that's why there was so much evidence that he was served, because his mother can be an agent for him. He did live at that address. There was a whole bunch of people that put up real case laws that you were able to read, that showed that like it doesn't have to go straight to the person like that. For certain things, I guess it does, like for like an eviction or something like that. But for these other things, it really doesn't have to be that way. And so so Kyle, he's gone. Do you really? Oh, okay.
Yay.
So Kyle's gone. Um, and who else? Like he would Katie Joy. He'd always be talking about the RO thing, and this, and she was always like the greatest, and look at how she's, everybody's going after her, and this and that and the other thing, and now he sees what she's like.
Yep. He sees. Finally. There's a lot of goings on in the chat tonight.
I seen that.
I see. I love you all. I'm gonna have to get off of here soon. Everyone, please give Laura, y'all, like and subscribe, please. Hey, Kiki. Thank you. Hey, Bama.
I love ya. I hope everyone has a good night. Get some rest.
Yeah, I'm super tired. I love everyone here. Joey, thanks for being here.
Okay, thank you. Good
I know
time.
Good night, Joey.
I'm doing short streams lately, y'all. I hope y'all like it.
You really should do some like 10-minute,
I'm going to do some uploads. I promise, Joe.
yeah, do some 10-15 minute little things, and
Yep, I
you know,
agree with you. I love you
talk
all.
about Janelle, something that Janelle or whatever
Yeah,
Janelle Evans does,
Team
or
Mom stuff.
some disaster, like we were talking about. I think I talked about it with you, but like Jax, he
Oh yeah.
he quit Vanderpump Rules, but really he was fired by Van. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
They really
and
had
also
let him
the
go.
90 Day Fiance. There's a lot to talk about. I will do some. I love you all. Y'all say thank you to Joey and T Detox and Veronica. And it's just chat for being here.
I was
I
gonna
love
say
you all.
that.
No, I'm not going to forget her. I love her.
Is Veronica still here, or are you still
Last
here,
but not
Veronica?
least.
Yeah, she's
Still
muted.
not
She's
still.
here. Girl.
It was nice to see you on chat.
Yes.
Thank you. You too. And I watched the stream that I didn't make it back to last night, and I just gave you like so many hugs. Everybody that stream was awesome. But yeah, I learned a few things
Yeah, I love
about you and Veronica.
Everyone
so
knows I love just chat so much. She is in my what would I call it? Would I call you my I don't even know what to call it. I got you on speed dial in my DMs.
Yeah.
I've told her myself. Chad is one of the few people I actually trust.
Yeah, me too.
Like trust. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
you know.
she's easy to like too.
Aw.
Yeah,
Thank you.
absolutely.
Y'all
And
are
I
don't
hope
mind
your
saying that
hubby's
publicly.
okay
I don't want to,
from last night.
play favorites, but I'm sorry that I have a bit of a favorite, and she's one of my favorites. So
Well, we love you all, and I'm glad y'all came tonight. And tomorrow night, let's come talk again. Oh, gorgeous. You're so pretty.
Yeah, I'm
Love
gonna
you.
try to go in the
No, I look
daytime
like
tomorrow.
that today, or my face with my hair like this.
I look like crap too. Oh, ain't she pretty?
Okay, stop.
Y'all come back tomorrow night and hang out with us.
Good
Hey, guys,
night,
night.
everybody.
Love you all. Good night.